Jeff. We got Jeff there? Okay, let's check out Ray and Davidson. Ray, what's bugging you, sir?
Yeah, how are you today?
What's up, Ray?
Okay, I operate a tow truck in the Davidson area, and I'm getting awful damn tired of these here people that cannot slow down when they pass you when you're on the side of the road trying to help someone out that's either stuck in the ditch or something like that there.
Must drive you crazy.
It does, because like I said, we don't make a practice of just going out and stopping on the side of the highway to throw our lights on to have someone slow down. We go out there for a purpose. And like I said, there's one of these days there's going to be a bad accident or something like that there. And how long does it take for a person not to slow down to 60 when you pass a tow truck and then get back up to regular speed again?
Ray, it takes no time at all, but why don't you educate our listeners? There was an amendment to the law that made you stop for fire trucks, police cars, ambulances. Didn't that amendment include tow trucks with lights on?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, because a lot of people still don't figure that out. They see a police car, and they just two-foot the brakes to go right down to 60.
Yeah, as soon as they see a blue light, then they slow down. As soon as they see amber lights, I think they speed up.
Yeah, no, and I don't know if the government, when they made that change, did near enough to publicize it.
Well, I don't know, but like I said, it's getting awful darn sickening and all that there. And and another incident here is down here by Chamberlain, where the double lane turns into a single lane before it goes into Chamberlain.
Yep.
Like if you got a vehicle behind you, you're doing roughly about 90, 95 to 100. They got to damn well pass you so they can just get ahead of you, and then they stop in the town.
Yeah, or then they hit the brake again, two-foot the brake to slow down to 50. So what did that gain? Boy, I couldn't imagine what Ray must go through. I'm with him. 1-877-332-8255. Because when you see the red and blue lights, I remember when the government brought that in, and I hammered the hell out of SGI on the radio show here. That was now, what, about 7 years ago? 6, 7 years ago. I don't think they did near enough publicity. So you had some very crafty police officers, of course not looking for quotas, in the country, some young Mounties, would just put their lights on. And they'd sit at the side of the road, and they'd have one of their buddies just down over the hill with a radar gun, and it was like fish in a barrel. $400 fine. So you could go out before your morning coffee break as a young Mountie. If you had a partner, you had 2 cars. Hell, you could make probably 8-10 grand for the people. Now, I'm not alleging this, but there were some funny incidents in certain defined areas of this province where that happened. And I kind of went to bat for drivers because, not knowing about a law is no defense to breaking it. You know that. Ignorance is not a defense. But when the government makes a big change like this, so SGI, and we hammered them hard, went on a bit of a PR blitz. And I was really, this is about 5-6 years ago, and I said to SGI, good for doing this. Then there was an amendment made to that law that included tow trucks. Same thing. The last government and this government, I don't think have done near enough to publicize. So it doesn't matter. You see amber flashing lights, red ones, white ones, blue ones. If it is a first responder or a tow truck, lights on the side of the road, the law is you must slow down to 60. Because if you don't, you're going to kill someone as well. 1-877-332-8255 on Bugs Day, the hour of rage. Jeff, what's bugging you?
Well, I hear this thing about this 21-degree bylaw, and
I don't think any of us knew about this until recently, did we?
Well, I phoned 777-7000, and the lady didn't even know about it, and she phoned me back the next day and says she still didn't know about it.
Okay, now just to clarify, this is for the people in this apartment building in East Regina who were just getting royally screwed over. There were 2, the boiler broke again, then the landlord gives them space heaters, 1 space heater to use in an apartment, and according to the residential tenancies office, you have under the law, the so-called rentalsman, you have to provide basic things for your tenants. But then we heard that there was a city bylaw that fixed 21 degrees as comfortable living. So were you affected by this?
Well, I had trouble with heat, and I ended up going through the rentalsman as well, and they sent me to the health district, and the health district told me it was 18 degrees.
Really? So the health district says 18, and the city said 21.
But this was about 2 years ago, and basically my fix was duct tape on the cracks in the walls.
Jeez.
For what the landlord did, actually.
Really? And did that last long?
it didn't even help.
We turn left here, right?
On the outside of the building, along the edge of the building, and it actually helped. But my apartment was still between 16 and 18 degrees.
God, carpet on the outside of the building. Boy, I'm sure that worked aesthetically too. Bugs Day, the Hour of Rage. 1-877-332-8255. I'll tell you, I love all of you because we raise it.